And good evening, it's an all. Up for fun and up for some more. Well, we're up for another fantastic night in Final Fantasy. I see the grand number of viewers have all joined me in the pre-roll. Wonderful. Okay, so I was having the plan to sort of work on the crafting skills, but then I thought, yeah, I do have to do that. That requires me to go farm up a mountain of material. And, well, give that a crash through the guild leaves. So we'll check the leaves before we basically decide on it. But if it doesn't work out to what I think it can, because I should have an absolute mountain of guild leaves, should be able to blitz them pretty decently. And if the leaves turn out well, we'll just skippy-doo and run that way. If the leaves don't turn out so well, then what we'll do is we'll do the crafty script way, but we will fetch tons of material, and we'll probably do that off the camera. Because what the principle would basically be find what the crafty script item is that costs the least amount of annoyance for crafting. If it's, first element's always going to be you're only allowed one at the 80 level, which is where they are. So that's got to be built. And then after that, it'll be a case of how high can we get before the experience of that doesn't turn out much. Each one's worth about 1,000,000 experience. So, we need 12 turn-ins for the top level, and then 10 turn-ins. So that's 24 turn-in, or 22 turn-ins, plus an 8, plus a 6, plus, So you're looking at basically crafting about 30, 40, 50 objects, somewhere in that vicinity. All to do it. But anyway, we're all chit-chatting here. We may as well be chit-chatting here, because we're going to have to doing it anyway. Anywho, so we still have to do basically a main scenario run. Right? I will need to complete these to finish up to be able to do Smileton and Stigma Dreamscape. So those will be first case runs, and we'll probably just crash through those. We might do those tonight, see how well we play. Just add them to the daily roulette. Anyway, we're missing a ferry, so let's get Eos out. Had a little bit of crazy fun earlier today. It was a case of checking out. Right, had a blurb come across my scheme for the games that I have in my list. And it's like, hey, there's an update piece for the Space Engineers, and I'm like, hurrah! What are you adding? Adding New Warfare Part 2. It's like, about time. Outside of building clang weapons and kinetic killers, the default missiles are kind of... Miniguns are worth having, but the missiles are not. They're really not. Missile turrets seem to be relatively because you have to get within 800 meters to hurt them, and it's just a slugfest. Whoever's got the most launchers and doesn't lag out in combat wins. So, hurrah. Been playing for a while. On and off again. So it was a case of time to update the basic blueprints yet again. Noted they added in some goodies, but we're talking about the wrong game. Ha! Okay, so we're going to go do our duty, and that's not bad. Less than 5 minutes, we're number 7. That means literally... Oh, yeah, it's going to go fast. Healers do. Healer always goes quite quick. So does tank. So, this I may have to do in the off chance, offhand. Right? Like I said, my synthesis skills really low for these two, but not pretty bad here. So, I don't want to basically not do the main run, because at this point, to do it with the tank or the other healers is to give up on the tokens that I really do want. So, we'll do it as Scholar. It's going to be a bit of a bore, but Last night we did Prey, you've seen Castrum, so let's see what we get, and we've got another Castrum run. We can tell because in the chat right at the bottom it says power down the searchlights. So we're at Castrum run, and we'll see how powerful our tank is. It's going to do a heavy pull, or if we're going for several light pulls. All right, I'd like to shout to the rest of the team pool I'm going with, but the Castrum, that usually doesn't give me much of a choice early. So, alt quits here, sipping this, Tender Rose, Perpetual Walrus, Zoe Rubber, Ali Talon, and Chad Broski. Our tanks are, who's our lead? Al Quasir is our lead. Okay, we got away a Alacolam on him early. That gives us a little bit of leeway. Bus rates around about here on our bar. Everyone's tied into the same cutscene. You can't cut beforehand. Catch both people. Some burn down. It's not the most powerful AoE, but and he dove into the other part quickly. Yo. It was a little exasperating. I was hoping we were going to at least get rid of these guys before triggering this cutscene, because, again, it brings it up hard and fast. I have one lustrate to do this in. PowerPoint. He's doing the job well. That would have been painful prior to this. Like I said, as we saw when I did Perry, tanks, you know, only had about 4,900, almost 5,000 for the Paladin, just a little over 5,000 for the Gladiator Warrior. Sorry, Marauder Warrior, Gladiator Paladin. Hey, City Boy. Anyway, we're set on Free Company. We're chit-chatting with the party lead, guild lead. I was like, hey, these are all this. It's like, yeah. Little cleanup, a little bit of this. It's all good. Advantage of pushing all this. I was kind of hoping with the going into space, because we all saw them walk on the moon. It's like, yeah, we've also seen the other guys walk on the moon as well. Now everything all of a sudden made sense why Elidibus was walking on the moon. It's like, why is he up here? This doesn't make any sense. He's like, you know, I'm just gonna hang out on the moon because it's a thing. Not really alive, so I'm gonna do it. And then it's like, you know, spoilers. Oh, right. Talk about well played foreshadowing. Oh, that's what I like about this game. Even if you paid attention, the whole talk about Meteor and all the rest of it, because we know what Dalamud was. It's not a moon, rather it was a prison for Bahamut, which is seen in the starting of this, where Dalamud comes down in Final Fantasy, the first one, 1.0. That's how it ended the server, your 2-year thing, and then comes back, and that's the actual start of A Realm Reborn, is that's the cutscene that plays, and then you're dropped off in front of the Mother's crystal, and away you go. So, That can't be, you know, there's no spoilers there. But I'm definitely cracking those maps today. So we're going to go on a map hunt for those before I even try going for this thing. And maybe I'll do the gathering quests and the fisher quests because I've got those completed. So I should be able to... Boy, someone's really running ahead. So, you know, why would you go that way? Yep. I hate him. I just gotta pull everything that I didn't need to pull. It's gonna hurt. Get the healer, get the healer. Their healer, their healer. Get that going. Blowing the pipes. One pipe, two pipe. Yep. We already blew the alarm on the way down. Being really sneaky here. Oh yeah, no, if you've got a healer or this, it's really good experience because you get a bonus based on your level. So doing the MSQ is a definite go. Once you've done it once at 50, you'll be doing it nightly. Right? What do you mean? Nightly. I mean nightly. You'll do it once a night. Well, that's what your daily roulettes are. It's once a day. It pays incredibly well. Let's just throw it right out there. There we go. Oh, he'll be fine. Oh, hell. We got an Asuna required, maybe. Yeah, I heard that. Paralyzed. Ah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, yeah, we're definitely cracking 2 maps today, and may have to just run Heavens on High. Complete up the Samurai, do the Rogue, do the others, just get them all at 70. Do some Bosun, get the relic weapons all sorted out. Yeah, because I suspect those relic weapons, there won't be a new relic weapon, it'll most likely be an additional level up to the existing ones. And I might have to... maybe I'll go do the Sky Steel additional elements for crafting. But I suspect that won't be on stream. So, It's just the way it turns. Oh, when it comes to crafting, it's less anything, because you can do what's called the test build now, which means you can figure out the best way to build it before you even waste or risk material. He's not going to stop. Like I bought one. Oh. That came off a lot nicer than I thought it was going to turn into. I've only seen 3 wipes that happen. There's 3 potential spots for a wipe, even at this higher level. First is whenever someone pulls and goes down the thing. At large pull at the front, that's the first time you can wipe. Right? That's where basically the tank just grabs everything and no one's prepared to deal with the tank, figure out which tanks got it, because they just both double pull off each other. You don't know which one to back up quickly. Racing Dead's like, grab them and put this, and you're like, nope. Yeah, that's one spot. You get past that, you're okay. Next one is basically at the down to the cerulean refinery plant, right? That can throw you for a loop. Right? So that's loop number 2. The third loop is at the very top of up here, where basically, again, the main tank grabs everything. A little too eagerly, perhaps. Oh, wow. Feeling a little too aggressive early. Oh. Fine. And then any higher dungeons, 1 to 2. Right? I'm not the best when it comes to healing, I'll admit that. Right? I'm an okay healer and an excellent summoner. And just not an excellent dungeon runner. Though I can tell you what color that piece of tile on the floor is. Yep, Sid spelled backwards is... well... Do not tell me where... holy garbage piles. This is going to be fun. Usually they finish them before they charge through. This guy? Mm-mm. He's going for a speed run. Absolute speed run? Entirely possible. Squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Oh, the crafting, for instance, I gotta go get a bunch of chestnut and a bunch of fiber and a bunch of cloth, and that hurt like hell. Nice. My tanks have 2/3 health, and with both big guys on them. And that says he's going to run into the center. That says he's going to run into the center. Bit of brush there. Go to stroke the beard, and you can just feel that feels those couple hairs feel out of place back when he brushes back in. That's terrible. Don't you think of that one again. That's sitting a little too much over the chat window. Gotta get rid of that. Yes, you can go hit it. I'm gonna stand right here. Yeah, you can do what you want, Bender. The point to see is when the ads add, so I can hit the physic. another boom in here. Load the cannon! Fire the cannon! Message is in the bottom thing telling you what to do. Oh, we got a little Earl Grey tea tonight. Yeah! Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? Some people say it's just stream stuff that not a lot of people are playing. Look at the number of people playing this game. It's like the whole 2 pages is 0 viewers. So unfortunately, because of the software I'm using, it puts me at 1 viewer. So I'm neither at the very bottom nor at the very other end. I'm sort of like too far up from the bottom to be found and too far down from the top to ever be seen. Great place. Makes me think I should add an extra show or two. Something on the Friday evening. I don't know. Spank. Feeling lucky! And a rose. Great job! Now, something I forgot to do before I go through is I'm just going to take a look in the Wonder Tales. And I want to do Alphascape 1.0. Ah, there's Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High. Nice, so I can get a few that way. Feeling lucky is almost complete. That is part of the challenge log. So, up for challenge. First 2 were 10,000. Definitely been short on the coin, so let's just pull that up for a moment. Hooray! Gear's still fairly intact. Nice. So the challenge log resets every Tuesday, of course. What do we need? Complete 5 dungeons, 3 dungeons via the roulette. Yep. We don't do the PvP. We still have to do some fates. And there aren't a new shared fates part that I should do. Oh, that's great. Oh, catch 30, catch 10 large size fish, spear 50, spear that. The complete ones are good. So, 5 is 10,000, complete 10 challenges, another 10,000, 15, another 10,000, 20, and 30 for 15. So, there's 55,000 credits a week just here, not including all the money thrown this way. Like 5,000 for venturers, grand company, supply and provisioning missions, which do actually pay a fair bit of credits. And, of course, that would be another way to earn up some extra thing. You have leave quests, 5 different plates, 20 leave quests for another 3,000. Craft 20 high-quality items, that's going to be easy. Craft 30 items in total for another 3,000. And of course, Gold Saucer, complete 3 mini games, earn 100 per mini, 5 gates, successfully do 5 gates, 3 races, 20 chocobo races, win a race, win 10 races, win 10 triple triad, play this, play 5 at the battle hall, win 3 at the battle hall, Vermilion 1 time, play it 3 times. That doesn't even mean you have to win, you just have to play it. Play it 5 times, that's a lot of MGP. And you can play the one of the early challenge missions. So if you complete challenge mission 1, you can play that literally 5 times and walk away with 27,000 MGP. Of course, play a couple of Mahjong matches. Everyone's after the quick matches. So, if we're going to go after those maps, let's do this properly. Okay, so which one's the lower? That one's the lower. Okay, so let's decipher this one. Yes! The Azim Step. Alright. What does that look like on the map? It's not... Oh, it's right here. Right there. Right in the middle of that. That's what that is. This matches a part of the map. So, we will also... We help these people out, absolutely. Let's bring out Freya, because we're going to need that. Freya's extra horsepower. Well, maybe not, but... We're still bringing Freya anyway. It's about... Oops. Look at that. We're right. Yay! So, pretty good actually. That goes to our crafty stuff. Not sure about this. Okay, let's decipher this one. Yes, the Saiga skin is sort of the self... Ultima Thule. There. Yes! That's where that is. Fine. I'm okay paying for it because you get a... It will pay for itself. 200 ice crystals. Nice. Out here. How close are we? Dig, 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 dig. Ha-ha! Yay! We got, oh, bonus. Nice. That's money. Snowflax. Entramine. Up there. And High Durham Nugget. That's probably good right there, because if I go with logs, crafting log, in alchemy, right? You know, there's the grade 4. I don't see the grade 5 just yet, so if they do come up with a Mastercraft group, that's what it is. Awesome, so that's 2 maps cracked out. Hooray! What's next on our list of things to do? Well, we have, of course, now comes the fun part. When we look at our classes, I could finish up here. You know, finish these 2 elite classes to 71, push the rest of these guys, except Blue Mage. Blue Mage is its own thing, so definitely got to push Blue Mage, but Blue Mage is its own thing. So that'll be a case of go find a good place to murder things and that. But yeah, maybe a good idea is to push these instead for the day or 2. I suspect watching me level 8 crafty classes. These weren't so bad, they were only 1 session each, but even if it is a session each, which I doubt. This. So anyway, let's zip over to Limpsa anyway. We'll head out to Charlie, and that's where the quests are for the Gatherer groups. We're full up power there, so we can do all the Gatherer type quests. We might do it as a miner, but it's funny. Or we could stay on theme and just do a botanist, which would be even funnier. And the Fisher quests, absolutely. Where's Hawker's Alley? That way. Oh, no. It's been more polite of recent in Limpsa. No, it can be as bad as Baron's Chat, for those who know World of Warcraft. This in Gridania, but it's not been so bad the last couple days. Well, it was terrible the other night, but not tonight. Give them a moment, they'll get going. It's like running in and yelling Chuck Norris and then highballing it, isn't it? Because those aren't funny anymore. No, they're not. They're hilarious. But the internet does move on quickly from all its little old memes. Still funny when you yell the old stuff into stuff, and it's like, watch everyone go, what are you talking about? Get a real good meme! And then drop the sheesh and all the rest of it. So. Oh, we make no pretenses that we're one of the hip kids. For the most part, we can watch the lol so random stuff, and it's like, if you laugh, you lose, and watch it's like, seriously, you guys, you find this stuff funny nowadays? I'm walking into something that I can't see because I got a damn window open. Ha ha ha. 800,000. Palm ear cuffs of vending. Palm bracelets of aiming. That's not so bad. It's just palm lumber and emmetering. And the other one? Bracelets of aiming. Nope, it would definitely be the ear cuffs. So it'd be mining a ton of stone and mining a ton of lumber. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like, oh, crafting method. It's going to take 5 logs to produce 1 piece of lumber. Five logs produce 1 lumber. That's 10 logs. 800,000. There'll be a fast way through it too. So, right, your other option. The advantage there is the high quality gives you twice as much experience. Do the studium. We'll grab the fish quest as well. Because we can do the 2 gathering quests, which is either botany / mining, which I think is sort of... Zos. She worried for her professor. She's gonna pay me in crab cakes. She's gonna give you experience. Excuse me, kind sir. Bet you 2 to 1 if I was a miner. I'm certainly for a forthwith miner. Terrible. Innuendo is terrible with that one. I'm searching for a well-endowed miner. Excuse me? What do you say, woman? No. Excuse me, well, I would just be a little bit off the deep end of that one. Can't help it. Like I say, one of those people, as long as I don't think anyone's watching, I'm like, nah, I know people are watching. It's like, and they're not saying anything that'll drive someone nuts. Would you just say he doesn't know what he's doing? Ah, she is after a miner. Bad. First quest. Nothing to do with botany. Go slam a piece of food in this guy's mouth. Okay, let's just do a quick flip over. More fish. More crab cakes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horsehide. Damn, punch that fish. Terrible. Now for the up close part. Yes. Yes. Earth, under the earth, in the water, in the sky, in the space above. Yes. In fact, we had a whole bunch of them last night. Your condition? You hate fish? Watch me basically try to use this, puke, and like fall over and heave a lunch on the ground. Rightio. That door don't work. It's in the bookshelves. Find them. Hey, Pudding. That's a good bunny. Save the world with pudding. Not about even going to think about that. The terrible concept. Ah, hiding well, are we? Come on, come on. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Oh, he's asleep. Yes, a loaf of bread that's baked with fish and carrots in it. Those carrot sounds just terrible, doesn't it? It's like carrot cake baked with sardines in it. Ew. Terrible. Dum, 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 dum. All right. Now watch closely. We're gonna try to do this, and ah. Hmm. Aha. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Can't drink, can't teleport. Boy. Ooh, boy. Yes, no, I could definitely do it. First quest doesn't ever have you sending anything. It's just the introductory. Hey, can you give us a hand here? That's the way it's worked forever. First quest is never ever much more than an introductory to what the actual, it's the expositorial dump of expositional. Exactly. Bum, 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 bum. Faculty of blah. Giant ether lice. Huh. Notice me, senpai. Uh-huh. If you two are going to, well, maybe I should be zipped. Okay. Uh, all right. I got worried there for a moment. We'd have to be good night, everybody. Yes. I figured your name may have tied something to it. Oop, flashbacks. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Gather flowers to make arrangements. Though there's such decorative elements. Of course, now we gotta go with the standard dance. How do you play with that tone? No, no, no. Gee, no one figured that one out. uh, Somehow I will manage. Right? Yeah, fine, go. Blah, 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 blah. That was longer winded than per normal. Loop. Anthropology Studium deliveries open. Hmm. Okay. Giant ether ice. Well, that'll be requesting the information from Cat Became Hungry, I believe. The giant ether louse. Cooking. Unmoved source alpha. So unmoved source alpha in Labyrinthos. That's nearby, so we'll go there first. I think this is the right jump point. He's shiny. Hey, Freya. I'm going to make you back disappear for the moment. Sorry, my girl. Unmoved source alpha, and it's like the only one I didn't actually find. Of course. Well, I suppose it's putting the fishing hat back on. I don't know if it's supposed to be a collectible or not, but it'll come up whether it is or not. Oh, we've got the wrong bait. Of course, low-level bait here. Or the versatile lure, one of the two. Oh, we don't need him, so... So, Hanish staples. A fat snook. Nope. We are snagging, we are this, so sneaking, truth of oceans, fathom, snagging, collector's glove, a little light at the end of the rod. I don't know, what else do we need? Not you, please. Something bites. All right. Well, that shows me he doesn't want that. So if I lower the quality of this, goofball, take that off. That didn't go up by 1, so obviously no with that. Oh, it's just going to be one of those things. Mess with the quest, see if I can catch another one. Okay, now I'm confused. Now I'm very confused because it didn't go up in either case. Let's see if we have to catch just a large one. It's just going to be annoying. No? That's the trick to it, which will be a Here's, Yay! What do I get? No. So far, we're doing poorly. That's fine. Okay. That didn't count. Looking for a giant Aetherlouse? It's the really big ones, huh? one of those. Er. Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Just let's try this one. Nope. It shouldn't really. I'm confused. It's one of those things. There's a botanist or miner. Deliver, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's just even more annoying. Oops. Should have thrown him back. So we're going to have to mine up a smack ton of these. And then, on top of that, we're also going to have to... Oh, these are technically the more important ones then. Right? Yep. And Chloricus whetstone. Which is 4 chlorikists. So, yeah, no, that's going to be an absolute fetch. But they don't give you the materials, you have to make it yourself. That is the one thing I must admit that was kind of cool in the first 1.0. You did a craft quest, they actually gave you materials and the crystal to leave quests. Well, why do they do that now? Don't know. That was changed in 2.0. It's been that way since. It does have the advantage you can figure out what it is. You can mass produce it and just do turn and 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 turn it. In fact, there is one, you find out which ones they are. There's some that you can just do multiple turn-ins to. So you can turn in one lot of goods, then you can turn in another one, and if you're making them all at high quality, it turns into stupid amounts of experience. But it only uses up one leave. Those are the ones you really want to go for, right? Because they have 3 turn-ins to them. Oh, I know. Fishing is, takes a certain kind of person who wants to do it. But that said, it's almost a given in um, games from the region that fishing is a thing. I mean, even Breath of Fire 3 did fishing in it. The fishing there, of course, gave you a chance to. There we go. Right? So you'd catch fish, and then, of course, in certain waters, there was Manillo, who you could trade with, trade the fish that you caught in different fishing locations, and it'd give you items. Oh, even though I used the double hook, I still only landed one ether louse. That's just not even used in a recipe I know of. So I was doing the two quests at once. It'll be the same thing when I come back to do the crafter quests. You'll basically go out and harvest the unique materials that you need to... There we go. Oh, boy. Now, I suspect this is where we get really bit of fun. Oh, can't go in there. Zoop. Nope, not there. Here, Giant Skull Grounds. What we'll most likely be doing is we'll be crashing these here with my other DPS classes once I get them up to 80. Aha! There's no quality on it. It's just literally a this. So if I do instead... Nope, you're not going to let me do it. a great question. It's unfortunate there's no answer to it. This just says ether lice. This just says this with no idea if one got the right level or not. Confusing. Right? You know, am I trying to get these collectible as high as possible? Am I not trying? Is there a minimum collectability? Do you just want them? Fish, do you want the collectible, not collectible? You say collectible, but both cases, neither one of them advanced, so I don't know if I've got the right thing, because there's more than one choice. So that's as confusing as mud. If you're tuning in, hopefully we'll make this as a subset. If they just want don't care about the quality of it, and these are low quality or whatever. You didn't state that you want them super duper high quality. No. How hard does the head have to bang on the wall? Right, so it's just more script. There's a minimum collectability. Fine. Confusing. So 600. Let me guess, you've got the same sticker point now that I actually click on you instead of just running off. Yes. You're the same deal. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty, sense now made. Well, in that case, allow me to say on this, for that was boring. And poo-poo to this idea. Let's go murder something. I've got that feeling that something needs to be splatterized. So those will be other quests. We'll do those later. Because right now... I think we've had enough boring for the first chunk of this thing. We've had one quest in, and we did some boring. Let's just do some grind. I've got 2 more levels, which is about 6 more runs. Thereabouts. 6 to 8 more runs to do. Plus a solid 5, which is what I need to get to the 71. But this does not burn this experience. Right? This experience here will be burned by this, so we'll do this until we get a level or 2, I think. Hey, reset your progress. Yes, please. Enter heaven on high. Match party. Yes, 21, please. Registered. Hurrah! Luna Moonwalker. Kate Dawnbringer, who is AFK. Reaper? No, Dragoon. Dragoon. Warrior. It's a Warrior X? It's got to do something when she picks it out then. Ah, yes, the pre-order earring as well. Basically, an additional 30% experience earned when your job is level 80 or below. Once you make 81, no more experience bonus to you. So, of course, Warrior, Paladin, Gunbreaker, all my DPS classes that are not my Summoner, Scholar, or Dark Knight have it. Technically, the Dark Knight would get a little more experience until they're 81. If it wasn't for War or Magic, I'd have it on these guys as well. But, you know, it is. Yay! Okay, we're going to just bury that temporarily. We'll be back. Those are basically the two to go get those areas, and that is the go do Pandemonium. So we have got the unlocks for them. We can go do them. Hurrah! We will do them later. Hurrah! Right now, I think we'll do this and... Only because I know first run with the DPS class, I'm going to do it on my own. Simple point, because I cannot take a trust through them. So, unfortunately, instead of being an instant, here we go and run, upper dog. You guys would be waiting with me for 30 minutes, looking at the water going, there's a fish. There's a fish. We don't want to do that. All right, oop, that's brown. That's gold. We want that. Yay, strength. Return. Everyone's level locked it here anyway, so... That's all run and no build up power. Huge. It happens. It happens. It does seem odd. Black Mage, Summoner. Haha. Pay attention. intuition should be popped immediately. Aha! Worth. Treasure! Ooh, that's just next door anyway. Give me a moment, I'm being dumb. I don't know. Yay! Came in here, you murdered, and then you just left the goodies behind. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm really oh. Yeah, no, it's just fetch some collectibles. Basically, scour 3 times and have your collectible on. We can do that, but fishing's going to be a pain in the boot. So we'll leave that, because then we have to go fetch materials for the guild leaves and stuff. So the crafting stuff will basically be guild leaves and all the rest of it. You gotta fetch all the materials for... Oops, open that one. Yay! Open that one. And maybe some relic hunt weapon stuff. Don't want to run too far out into the room. Is it a bomb or is it gonna blow up? Nope. Is it a bomb or is it gonna blow up? Nope. Oh, you. Through full of treasure chests too. Turn around, look at them. Ah. I'll have a quick look this way. That could be a problem. They find the key? No, they didn't find it. Oh, wowzer. And that's why you do your best to get everything. Aha! Landmine. Still in combat. One of you pulled something. They're quite welcome to go that way. I know, no points awarded for wiping out all monsters in the level, but that's okay. Yay! And we earned a seal. Yay! We got a sticker. We got a pot shard. You mean pot shard? No, I mean pot shard. That's S-E. You know, S-H-E. Shard. And I have a full thing of poetics. Yay! Sparkler. Yay. Okay, so I better go drop those off. We'll just do a quick zip there, as we can. Closer to the Crystal Tower is the trick with Yulbar. At least it appears to be. So Modona should be like the cheapest teleport there. Yeah. I would think so. I was gonna guess, I'd say the fleece. I don't know. Well, like I said, it's a half-hour wait with DPS in general. So DPS classes, you tend to grind fates. So once I get to 70, what I can do is give myself good gear, run off and grind fates in this, or I could try doing the bosun area. Oh. Okay. I don't know. No. So we can grind heavens on high pretty quick. Okay. Do what they want over there, I guess. It's not enough. We have Mish Nover, Palador Damarian. There's a name. Igari Kiyomi. Or Nyararagi? Yeah. Kiyomi, if I officially calling you that. So, damage dealt decreased. Well, that's silly. Items also unavailable. Really? Another intuition? That hurt. Floor went boom. There I go, not reading the room. It's alright, someone else didn't read the room. Oh no, I'm not being the dork. Promise. There actually is a leaderboard for this. Not opening. Ooh, okay. Yay! So another 2, this run plus 1 more will put me into this, and then maybe another couple runs afterwards. They rebalance the experience each time they do things, so it's like what seems silly at the moment worked. So he stood on it. Because the monsters automatically aggro on whoever stepped on it. Not whoever stepped on it and was closer, whoever steps on it. Well, let me just pop this right away. And this. Is So when I look at Mish, he's got 2,000 less hit points than I do, roughly, nearabouts. That means he's either been taking things off his weapon, because I just don't care about it. It's like, you can have a sword that looks like this stuff. I don't care about that. Right? I don't want that glamour, so I'm not worried about it. Tired, are we? Just yawning in all of us? No. Yawning doesn't mean tired. Doesn't? No. You can be perfectly awake and yawn like frosted. No, what yawning means, simply put, is I don't have enough oxygen, so my body is basically going big breaths in an attempt to basically add oxygen to what I'm breathing. No, fair enough. You already went there. Yeah. Oh, puppy dog. Yes. I turned and I saw him at the last moment. It's like, no! It's a buff, and it's just in that right period of time, too, that could have carried us all the way to the end. Job's done. Also, I want to get that exercise in the right, not on my scholar. I could. I could also blow all my second chances to backfill the thing. Second chances also let you reshuffle the deck, so to speak. So it is worth doing. Or worth keeping them, I should say. Okay, so what do we got? Chocolate Strawberry, Tora Osaf, Kata Dongbring. I think that was Dongbringer. Yes. It's going to make it hard to get what I'm after. And you're the only dude amongst all the girls. I know. I just get to sit in the corner and watch. Well, that's not the right way. No Peloton? Oh, you did. I'm just not affected by it. Oh, okay. Ooh. Told you. My tendency to open up every chest on the way is going to basically mean that's what's going to happen. So, what were you thinking? No, I know. You dirty. You went and you did that, didn't you? Yes, you did. See? I knew you where your mind was. I told you, I get to stand in the corner and watch. Sometimes a little bit on the side. It's fine. You don't need a tank or a healer to do this with. I needed the sign. And we'll grab that. Not waste the time and effort. Now we do the melee DPS all as a block. And then we do all the range DPS, and then we'll do the magical DPS. Really? We don't touch those ones. I'll be coming back this way. Everyone ran away except for Tora, who basically got the dog buff. It's alright. It's only damage decreased. We actually have a tank, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Found it! Damn, I'm pretty good first and plays Minesweeper all the time. Ah, ah, ah. Like, oh, I've got a full strength. I have a full strength that will last me to the end, and there's 3 more. So anyone else can pop 1, and they'll have extra damage, so we can basically really just end this boss quickly. Hooray! All that extra work has been paying off. know. We have a petrify. I'm activating it. We don't. Just lose that because we don't need it. Where are you going? Yay! You would, wouldn't you? Thanks, Chocolate Strawberry. Right. Oh, she was my dance partner for the things. It's kind of a bit of a dump. Like, yes, I'm not gonna thank the person who's my dance partner because ploop. Right, so 540 experience plus another 231 for doing that. Ooh, right on the edge there. Okay, the Dawnbringer's my tank. Oh, I thought that name was vaguely familiar. I was like, I heard that somewhere. Here I was thinking Dawnbringer, like Dawnbringer pack for Skyrim. Like, okay, it's not dawned on me just yet where I've heard that name. Excuse me, I'm being the dumb. Oh, wind up, Susano. I don't know if I got that minion yet. Oh, I do have that minion. Nice. Right? You get the same thing. Now, if I'm right, I should be able to go this armory chest, head, cloth, desynthesis, color silk, and clusters. Perfect. But I know. You get a feel for what certain things sell and what certain things don't. Right? Basically, if it would make a character look sort of buff and or, well, yabe would be the best word I can think of putting it, because it doesn't matter if it's yabe one way or yabe the other, both count. So yeah, the stuff that makes a character look stylish / yabe is usually the stuff that sells the most. Okay, so I've forgotten who am I running with right now. I have Goyotsuki Hamsuki, Vainglorious, and Magister Novice. It's Novice, not Novice. Yeah. Tomato, tomato. Do not take a heaven on high trash murder, which is what we're doing, as the definitive way to do anything. Certainly is not. Okay, what's this way? Oh, it's not the key. Oh, you're kidding me. Here they come. Walk down the street. Here's a piece of music that gets stuck in your head when you heard it once. It just comes roaring back when you hear anything of it. The fact that it's a Lalafell with the name Hamsuki is not lost on me. Have like what am I getting confused? Two of them are running back and forth past each other all the time. I'm like, neither one of them is doing the standard stopping thing. And one of them is a red mage, so he's casting quickly. Turn around. Now, as a melee DPS, you tend... Right, when most of the classes are melee, you're okay, but while there's ranged heavy DPS, you tend to basically wind up... Right, you tend to wind up just catching the rear of the whole list. It just happens. Oh yeah, it's terrible. I am not worried. Oh no! She died. Someone stood on it. As I say, bouncy way gets really confusing to follow. Like, follow along with the bouncing ball. Boom, 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 boom. In a way, I'm sort of happy. Oh yeah. No items means it forces that. You know, it's going to force the petrify to the end. That's great. We drop the petrify and we just run. There's enough steel for everyone, so... Sunglasses, excellent. Space engineers on stream. Game can turn into a bore snorf for most things, I'll admit. Slice and dice. Vainglorious. Mostly because I realized the other two are going to drop out like... How fast they were blitzing it? Oh yeah, that was a known factor. Team level 69. Now 2 more levels. Unfortunately, they do things like basically make you do level by, I don't know. Unfortunately, 5 is... Oh, there's another wind-up Susano. Nice. Money. Only 2 ways I know to get that minion. 1 here, by random chance. 2, zip off and do the Susano fight and roll need greed against everyone, because everyone will roll need on it. Yeah, no. When it comes to materia, it's the even numbers that are more powerful than not. No, I want that back. Thank you. So, for instance, right, your Savage Aim 5 is like 6, but your 6 is much higher. Example, Chocobo bag, please. Okay, we have 9, 9, 9, 9, 9s. We only have 9s. Okay, so this 9 is 12. Wait, wasn't the previous one more? Yes. The 8 was higher. When it comes to materia, it's always the evens. It's 6, 8, 10. Right? Those are the powerful ones. 4 is also quite a good one. Doesn't push into this bit. Nothing, please. Here, let me go to the custodian. Let me point this here. Exchange artifacts. Okay, so we have the 5, which is 6, and the 6, which is 16. Same thing at 16. Right? You see 10 got all the way up to 12. Right, the 9 is like 12. Yep. But the 10 is going to be much higher. Right? Just the way it works. Evens are much higher than odds. Right? I already have Frilled Dragon. I'm basically just buying 6s off of here. Oh, yeah. How many more pot shirts am I got in my bag as well? 27. See? Money. Right, 2,000 gil for completion, plus loot that can turn into big money. Right? And they're done in 15-minute intervals. Right? When you consider it can take up to half an hour to wait for one normal dungeon run, it is far better that you, A, get a hold of gear that you can materia, find a way to get a hold of lots of top-end materia, you'll notice that these ones here will actually, when you're doing these ones at level, On roulette, you will have a chance to earn crystals that you can turn in for top end game materia. So there's always a reason to do the roulette. Always a reason to do the roulette. I think I'll put the crafting on the back burner for the show side of things. Oh, yes. Audrey Corville. Sweet Dreamer. Yes. And Tsuki Hideyoshi. Suits. Radio Star. I'm not saying his name. I'm pretty sure it's not rude, but right? But there's enough jokeable names. So we have 2 tanks and 2 samurai. We're almost a complete melee party, so this should be brutal. So we have... Alright. Wrigley Hooter Snoot. Your Dizzle 7. Kade Mikoshi. Mikoshi. Miyakoshi. As it's, spell it out. Moron. Nice. Fine. Nice. Here's my triple, and I've got every other floor to basically worry about that with. I'm on a sprint. I'm going to grab this quickly. Yes. I've seen it pop up in weirder places. Joke names get into the game just as easy as non-joke games do. Corner passage is open, not that way. That was uncalled for. But seeing we went this way, we might as well get this. Is the way of things. Get rid of one, take more damage, and then step on another one, which gives you more take more damage. Ah, double it up. It's a hard one. Yeah, fast. Oh, it's not in the room we started in. Gotta go straight. What? That's why you don't crack open those ones. Oh, there's no need to rush. Yay! I'll pop one of those myself. Look at that. There's 3 more. We got 3 steals, and I used one too. So that's the 4 steel. That's what you want. Oh, music change. Just because you guys must be getting tired of stepping on those. I hate those ones. Altercation can either fill a room full of mimics, which are painful to fight, not necessary, my dude. And not necessary. Brutal shell. poetics went. We can drop a frailty, which will basically speed up how fast things go through the end. Like casting strength on everyone. Someone's just getting a little too happy there. I'm gonna kill it. Aww. So fortune, weakness, and oh. So I got 2 strengths and 3 steel, and no one wants to use them. They don't have to use them. Yes, Pooter Snoot gets a kill. Well, give it to Pooter Scoot. Because Pooter Snoot? Absolutely. We got 2 more sacks. 20 more of that, 30 more stones of poetics. Yep, tons of poetics. Poetics always buy the previous sets and stuff. Yo. A6. But it's a battle dance. Hey, Guido! Do I have you? Minions do well. Nope, I have you. So you are money. Back. Let's take a shortcut here for a moment. I could go back to Limsa to try to sell, but that's going to take too long to load. Mist is always going to be cheap because that's where the FC is, and our FC was established quite some time ago. Problem is, if we dismantle our FC, you have to restart all your construct projects all over again. That's all your airships and your submarines, and it's just like, gotta do it all over again. I do not want. I'll take over the building myself if I have to. I'm just not giving those up. Trina's my summoner. Yes. Sell items on the market. Let's have a look at what these are selling for. Sell them for 139, so they're underpriced right now. How about this? 130, and they sell for 139, so they're underpriced. Vito, 195. We'll sell you for 90. Guido, he's on the marketplace. What's Susano sell for? Underscore big time. I love wrecking the market. There you go. Been terrible of late. You try to go into the guild FC and you get told, you can't enter that location. Server load says, go away! It's like, no! I can't even go into my own house. Or the FC's house, anyway. Oops. Gonna have to find sand as well. I'm gonna sell this, and not that. The Dozo horn. Only because I can go fetch those in a large quantity if I really need to. Yes. Dragon Song War. That's a good place for that. I've got the music from the starts and ends to most of the things playing. Everyone should have those pieces for the Musictron, because you will. Anyway. Their selection. Anyway, only got a few minutes left, so instead, it's time. Right. So what we'll do is, because we're out of bonus experience, it was okay last time because we ran out through our fishing, but I do want that bonus experience because it is going to reduce the material costs of leveling crafting classes. So I think what we'll do is we'll push Heavens on High and other main side things. I'm not going to do those ones because they're all just harvest high quality stuff and craft high quality stuff. So the craft high quality, no. Anyone? No, just me. It's Kugel Blitz. Crucifix, first resort, so what? Aller Schnaffluder. Easy Rider. Oh. Oh, it's got a spider web. Ah, someone lost their stuff. You hit a mob, the mob usually steals your item. Ah, how'd you hit those? Does it do? Take a look. Allows me to do this and this. The stamina tablet. You really have to plan ahead when you're doing bits like that. Double stamina tablets, that one was good. Everyone else is just running right out of stamina. Now, I've kept Luna quite high on her stamina as well. I know she's only basically a 2 in stamina, or 3 in stamina, but she's a 4 in speed. Ow, ambidexter. That is just pain. This is where you've got your bird done up on like pure endurance and cunning and no speed or stamina. You gotta get to 40 to breed a bird. Gotta get them to 40 to breed birds. Shapiro holds on to all my all my pieces. Yeah, I have 6 retainers because I have 1 character. Right? Each retainer costs a little bit extra to have. So you can have multiple characters, which cost you a bit more, the way it works. Right? Each character has a cost, each retainer has an additional cost. Right? You're given, this many retainers for no cost, and everyone else, for a pair of extra retainers, it's this. Right? No, it would require, there's no reason for me, like if I wanted to get last 2, but what would I get? Right? I've got 6 retainers, which means I have a botanist, a fisher, a miner. Right? 50-50. Oh no, Yellow Blizzard, Gwen, Soil Finance, Blue Eyes, Caprice, and Rosinante. Oh, yes, this is the lane I want. You consume faster when you're lathered. So it might feel like I just want to keep the speed on, but you do actually consume your stamina faster for being lathered. Ooh, Gwen, that's gonna hurt. Blue Eyes does have a grab-a-ball. No reason not to just push right now, right to the end. And yeah, you do go faster by pulling into the inner side corners, taking the inside lane. Of course you do. Cunning lets you cross the lanes faster, right? If you imagine there's like set tracks like on a slot car set, right? It's not like you have a infinite left, right, forward, backward type thing. Priests, you have a 50-50 at last. Wow. Continue to take those odds, 50-50. Give it your best shot. Ooh, it'd be shameful if that was my best shot. Really would. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll rebuild up our bonus. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, if we look at what we've got, we could do the crazy. We could go the long way, the short route, or everything else. But I believe the easier option is going to basically be push all my DPS classes at the moment until we have a good amount of burst up here. Then basically get some of this done behind the scenes. Probably I'll have to do that in this. So yeah, expect heaven on high. Climbing the tower multiple times just to basically get them all to 71, and then we'll head out to Bozen, and we'll do up to 81 at Bozen, because it'll be Bozen would have been to 80, and then now it's been marked probably to 81 as the area. Once we get it all to 81, then we'll basically get all the relic weapons and do all that for Donk. We will give them their 71 armor. They haven't got it already. These ones do. These ones will get theirs. These ones will get theirs. And then once we get this, we'll start building for 80 gear. Right? Trip Lurker stuff from Yulemore. Check our armory chest. Yeah, so we'll basically start spending our tokens on that sort of thing. Hey, we have a Falconer shirt. What do they sell for? I'm not trying it on. I crashed like that. We're selling for 7,000. Regularly? No, regularly they go for about 6,000. What are these selling for? 750. Yes, I am that bastard that undercuts everyone. Yeah, no. ENSA, and that is E, not an L, double I. ENSA is basically a dancer, unicorn. Right. Is, of course, a Dark Knight, and Karina is a Scholar. That means basically I have a healer, a tank, and this. If ever we're allowed to take our retainers out on duties, I wanted to make sure I had a set to basically allow me to pull them out and run with them. Like, whoa, but that's not it. Used to be. Used to be. Anyway, that's enough of this. So we'll just dive back to paranormals. And yeah, no, I think we got a basic plan here. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on leveling the other classes. Lots of heaven on high, lots of basically grinded at Bozen, lots of fates coming up, right? Fates, quests, and everything else. We'll grind all those quests, but we are going to do a nightly, daily Scholar run, just because Scholar is 90 and it is giving us literally this. We'll break through those other two quests so we can get them on the roulette. But we'll go from there. So that means, of course, it is the end of the day. And the end of the day, of course, means it's time to say goodbye. So, hopefully if you tuned in or ran across me or basically catch one of these on the replay, you will tune in next time. We play this game currently is at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. Every time, Monday through Thursday. I'm thinking of adding something on a Friday. Not sure, we'll have to see how it plays out, but till then, we'll have to see you next time, same time. Until then, laters!